This message is for Enki, the Anunnaki known as Yahweh. The time I gave birth to Horus, he became famous with the all-seeing eye because the mother of Horus, Isis, was faithful to Osiris, and Osiris was slain. She became a widow. She cursed the gods, and her tears salted the earth. And through that, Horus was born. The Nazarene envied Horus, and he was born the same way by the Virgin Mary. He came to earth, he never sinned, but he came to preach, to separate the ordinary people, the lost sheep of Israel, to the New Jerusalem, a task that was assigned to Daniel, that he couldn't fulfill it in the Golden Age. He went to Persia, he couldn't fulfill it too. The Nazarene was sent to fulfill it. He spread the gospel and preached. But I think the Bible, we have to write it again because it's a book of lies. I know it's an Anunnaki tablet that we translated it to Egypt, to Hebrew, and to many nations. But the Nazarene, I blame him most. The time he came to earth, he didn't preach the reality, the real things happen on earth. He is the reason why evil is everywhere. Africa, there was no sin in Africa. His gospel brought evil to Africa because his gospel is about covering up for witches. Every gospel of Christ is a cover up for evil people. The real traditions of Africa, they don't envy others. It's not because we are coming to kill them, so I'm defending them. No. The time the slave masters came to Africa, there was no thief in Africa. There was no fraud. There was no liar. There was no cheater. There was no whore. Their women, they marry virgins. They call something called poverty right, bragro, depot. Their women are faithful to their men. They are truthful to their men. They call their men Mira, means my lord. This tradition was the traditions of Africans. Enki, known as Yahweh, sent his stupid son, who is more foolish than him, to earth. And he came to lie. Those days, the witches were many, but it was not many like today, and they were rich. Until now, there are still many, and their numbers have increased billion times their old numbers. If you come to earth and you are preaching the gospel, for those who cannot see spiritually, don't comment because you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know the frequent urine you have in the night that your doctor is telling you your prostate enlargement was caused by witches. They have animals in your penis spiritually that cause the urine. Some are in your kidney. You don't know the animals in your mouth spiritually is the reason why when you wake up in the morning, you feel like vomiting. Your doctor told you it's worms. There is no worms. They are lying. You don't know there were people disrespecting you every day, witches have a mask in your face spiritually. That is why they are disrespecting you. You don't know the headache, forgetfulness that you got, witches have animals in your head spiritually. That is why you have this problem. Your brother is mad because he is very intelligent. Okomfo Kwade was a good musician. They made him mad to steal his knowledge. And the time Jesus Christ from Nazareth came to earth, instead of telling the truth, all the problem man is facing is caused by the people with the mark of the beast who call themselves witches. He was accusing someone invisible, someone unknown. The fruit of knowledge is a knowledge that will let you know good and bad. So if you do evil, you know it's evil. If you do bad, you know it's bad. It doesn't lead anyone to do evil. No one on earth is enlightened than me, even the galaxy. I know more evil than anyone on the galaxy. Have I harmed anyone with it? So if you are sent from heaven, and when you come and preach nonsense, stupidity, that the devil have chained this camel for 40 years. I've released him in the Sabbath. What devil? Say the witches are hunting somebody for 40 years. I've healed him. But everything was about devil, because he was parasiting Enlo. For those who don't see spiritually may not know. But everyone who sees spiritually have seen his secret, that he's just fraud. He's not what he claimed he is. He was a parasite who was disrespecting Lucifer to gain respect. Let me tell you one thing. Whatever he did to Lucifer, the witches do some every day. Witches insult people for no reason, believing they can parasite respect from them when they put mass in their face spiritually. So if you come to earth and someone is blind because witches were having animals in his eyes spiritually and they finally made him blind, and you accuse a devil, a demon in hell, you are stupid. Let's say I've teach you how to hack computers. You can use it to work in the bank as a white hacker, or you can be a black hacker to steal people's money. At the end of the day, the answer is you. That foolish fool. It's not because we are coming to kill Africans. That is why but I'm telling the truth. Maybe the angels in heavens are afraid of him. He's very stupid. The advice I'll give to the council of the gods is, don't send any fool to earth again to make things worse again. Because if you come to earth, people are using witchcraft for evil, and you end up deceiving them. The witchcraft they are doing, that everybody know, is a devil who is doing it. It means you are part of them. You are covering up for them. It is the reason why all the witches turn themselves into Christians to hype his religion. Now the truth have come out. The Armageddon war have come. We are coming to kill witches. We will kill as Africans. They are all witches. They are all evil. We will kill them to make sure their sickness don't spread. My suggestion is, let's close it down every church. Let's start afresh. This Bible gospel nonsense, it poisoned the mind of everyone, because the person who was sent to conclude it was very foolish. I've used witchcraft to damage somebody's kidney. He is bleeding. And you are saying it's the devil. Meanwhile, me myself, I know I'm a wizard. I've used it to harm someone. So why do you accuse the devil for the things that is done by witches? So the final thing the witches did is, okay, let's choose some of our own in church to be head pastors. So when we create problems, the head pastor will solve it. So every church on earth is a lie. Because the problem is, your family members will put animals in your kidney, damage your kidney. If you are rich, they will use it on the animal you put on somebody. And when you are having prostate diseases, prostate enlargement, your pastor will tell you the devil did it. And he go to your family, put a coin in a pot, and say, oh, the person have come to me. So head of the family, hand it over to me. Then they lie and say, God have saved you. What God? They don't see any angels. They don't see any devil. Everything is about witchcraft. And every day they are lying. Enki and Enlo, they are both my sons. But my advice to them is, the next time they will send someone to earth, they should not send any fool worse than the witches again. The witches will die, but I blame the Nazarene for all the problems. If the heavens will betray me, Angel Michael will stop guiding me because of this truth. So be it.